hasn't worked. You've got to start again from scratch. You've got to start from the beginning, and the beginning is your audience. Who are they? Where are they? And how are they looking at your stories? And the answer is on mobile, number one. Mobile is absolutely critical to our future. And they're looking at your content on new platforms. Social media has been the big story of the last decade. I don't say that's where it will always be. I don't. It's still hugely important to media organisations. But it's not just about giving away your content. It's not about that. There has to be a business model. Everything you do is an investment in money, an investment in time. And there has to be a return for that. What I try to do in helping journalists is for them to gain the confidence to understand how to view stories in a different way that can make a positive difference, to use tools and storytelling techniques that are quick and easy and mobile friendly in new, simple ways. I help to do that. But along the way, what I'm really trying to do is give us as communicators a chance. I no longer talk just about journalists, because journalism, it's not the only game in town. People who are in PR, in marketing, who are in communications for corporates, for NGOs, they're using the same tools, they have the same power, they're often from the same background as us. So it's not just about journalism anymore. What I'm trying to say is, be the master of your own destiny. Write your own story. Be your own brand. Be an entrepreneur. Have a direction. You might be working for a newspaper today. It's not a problem if you were working for an online organisation tomorrow, for the government, in the future, for an NGO, travelling perhaps, doing whatever. Gain the skills, gain the confidence, gain the new approaches, and then put it into operation in building your own authority and your own integrity. So that what I'm facing when I'm working with a fantastic group of journalists, young and more senior, like we have been, some 25, 26 journalists or so over the last 3 days. What I'm viewing is not the kind of journalist that would have been the same as when I started, which was very small cogs in a very big wheel, with the probability that they would be working for the same organisation for a decade or 2 decades or their whole career. It's not like that. What I'm facing today are not journalists like that, but journalists who are individuals. They may be giving their services, selling their services to an organisation now, but they are independent in spirit and realising that the future is about them and their continued learning and continued developing. So it's about, for me, as I said, the skills are a small part of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you to think of yourself as your own brand, to move your own development forward and become something in the future that you want to be, that gives you the chance to do what you really want to do. That may be journalism, it may be wider communication, it may be not in journalism at all, but it's something that leads you to have a good, satisfying career. You can earn money that will feed your family, that will give you a good living, and at the end of it, you turn round when it's all over and say to your grandchildren, here's what I did, and they'll be really proud of you. That would be what I would want to give to you as journalists and to the people that I train.
What are these critical